Hi, everyone. This is Tars Dawood, President and Founder of Lean in Pakistan Foundation, here at the Barak Studios, the headquarters for Lean in Pakistan Foundation. And I am so excited for our story number 24 to be featuring the incredible, the dynamic, the amazing Barira Anas, who is a franchise queen and chairs the Lean in Pakistan Franchise Circle. Welcome, Barira. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Very, very well. I'm so excited to have you here because your passion for what you do is truly infectious.
Thank you so much, Tara. Thank you so much. I love what I love doing.
Fantastic. So I think we should begin at the beginning. Learn a little bit about you as a little girl and how your story started. Where did you grow up, Ferrera?
Okay, so I born in Faisalabad and grew up in Karachi.
And what was that like? What time, what age did you move to Karachi and so forth?
A very young age, I started my schooling right from the Karachi. It's a great city. I love being called Karachiites. My father he moved because of his business, and that's all of us grew up in Karachi together.
Fantastic. And do you come from a big family?
Yes, of course, big family. I have four siblings. Now all are everywhere, like in UK, Pakistan, and I completed my education from Gulistan School and a college from DHA, and then I completed my masters from CBM. So I'm a CBM graduate and used to work with CBM for a good 7 years in HR capacity.
And then as a little girl, what was your biggest passion?
Oh, so I got inspired with one of my yoga teachers. Her name is Dr. Maheen. And from there onwards, I started following her, learning more about yoga, and she encouraged me. And when I had a discussion with my family, they also encouraged me. So I traveled to India twice, once in Nepal and to London just to follow my passion. So the journey is 15 years old now, and I luckily now it's like dream coming true that I got started my own brand by the name of The Wellness Valley. It's a YouTube channel where I am interviewing people. So there are many categories where I am interviewing women's by the story of She Wow, where they are individuals doing something great, remarkably to promote our country um, and also following my yoga passion by uploading few of the videos once a month or weekly. That's how I'm doing.
Fantastic. It's so exciting. And in addition to that passion, your main work has been these franchises that you brought to Pakistan, and that's why you chair the Lead in Pakistan Franchise Circle. Can you tell us what a bit about these franchises and also how you managed to secure them?
Yeah, so I am really inspired. So as I have said earlier, so my last assignment was with Indus Valley School. So I got inspired with the word valley. And that's how I started my own brand by the name of The Wellness Valley because I am a member of Mind Valley as well. So franchises plays very important role. Tara, you don't have to reinvent the wheel from scratch. They are already built in and they have already systems to follow. So by getting attached with one of the franchise, be it a clothing brand, be it anything, wherever you feel like growing, especially, you get the beauty of this is you get introduced with another individuals, another dynamics, the people who have different strengths, and then a group of people pull together and they promote and they work with following their passion on promoting that franchise. So this is the beauty of the franchise. I love the idea that the brands are already established and you become the ambassador or partner up with them, and then you start growing. As the brand grows, you grows together.
So exciting. And which were the three brands that you've got for Pakistan?
Oh, the one which I used to work with my friend, it's by the name of the Bursum collection. It's all handmade kolapuris. It was very old brand. I got started with my friend. Um, there's another which is a Sadhu nail board. It's a handmade made boards, which is originally taken care by my brother, but I am the one who is like promoting it because it works on beautifully on the health and wellness side. Yeah, so there are a couple of assignments. There's one which I'm working on is Eastern and Western clothing style.
But
You got frozen.
okay. So I was saying that you have some cool brands like even toothpaste or
Yes.
interesting things. You're doing such amazing things. How did you win these franchises?
Oh, so these franchises has certain criterias to take care of in terms of not investment, in terms of seeing you as a passionate person that you can continue. They have their own values, and the values should be aligned with your values. Otherwise, it cannot be a win-win scenario. And yes, these brands, the one I was working with is like it's by the name of it's a pool of multiple international brands such as Bernard H. Meyer, and there are health and wellness projects as well. So they all are clubbed together, and that's how we started promoting these brands and starting to opening the franchises.
Amazing. And what would advice would you have to someone who wants to win a franchise?
Just discover your passion first. Just don't start anything what I am doing or she is doing and get inspired. Everyone is unique. We all are unique. We all are individuals. You have the passion. And once you discover, actually, the self discovery is so important, Tara, that once you know it, I mean, automatically you will see abundance in opportunities. I mean, the sky is the limit.
It's truly exciting.
Sorry, I mean, yeah, the
And what have
intellect
been the
lag.
obstacles you faced in this journey?
Oh, so I'm the person who is a total believer in. I know my strengths and weaknesses, but the obstacle is like when you share your idea with within your friends or circle. Sometimes they think that, oh, don't start. It's like I mean, they are already marketed saturated, and this kind of things you might be hearing a lot whenever I came up with any of the ideas. It's like, how about this? And then there's a group of people who will say, don't start. Market is already saturated. But they don't believe that everything is already in the universe in the abundance form. So nothing is saturated as long as you know that you are unique and you are going to carve the path easily.
Absolutely. And has there been a moment in your life where you've had to really lean into your career, to go full throttle, like Sheryl Sandberg says in her book Lean In, that's inspired this entire platform?
Hmm. I got various opportunities, Tara, to especially motivate our youth, and but the major challenge which I have observed now is that they are working on professional skills, but the most important thing is to work on the soft skills and the personal development side, which is really missing. You need to have a coach, you need to have a mentor, and to work on the areas which you know that it's missing, and finding the and also I think so I love reading, so there's always a book which in 15 days or in a month I finish, and then I do a journal writing as well. So there are small little things which anyone can start and bring the change, especially in Karachi or the country where we are in. It's small little moments. So the time is now where we need to think about a global humanity level rather than what's in it for me. what I'm getting. So rather than it's a global transition after COVID that we all are globally connected. You wanted to learn anything, you wanted to improve your skills, it's like just a just a click away.
Absolutely. And what about you? What are the areas where you are determined to move forward in the future?
um, I think from through yoga, I have discovered that my another passion or the extension I'm going to follow is mostly about the emotional and mental health awareness side, because it says that you have to continuously feed your mind with good positive words. It's the words are very powerful, the self talk is so important. So this is the area where in future I have a plan to expand and grow, and especially in yoga, that I'm already 200 hours certified. So I'm looking for scholarships for myself where I will go for another 300 hours and not complete my yoga journey, but to discover more and to be a student in this health and wellness area. This is my major keen interest.
Absolutely. And you mentioned that you love to read. Can you name some of the books your favorite books, and then what you're reading now?
Currently, I'm reading the Gabriel. She's the author. It's the book name is The Universe Has Your Back. So
Okay, tell us more
yeah,
about that book.
it's so beautiful. Yeah, it's so beautiful book. And the recent book which I have just finished is by Jack Canfield, Success 100 Principles. Small little stories of all the people
Hmm.
in the world who how from zero turns out to be extremely, not in terms of wealth, but in terms of all areas they are super successful. So yeah, this book has actually changed the my thought process that it's not about starting everything in one go, just one step at a time. As in yoga, it says one breath at a time, one day at a time. That's so there are a couple of exercises in this book where you start following and you will see a remarkable difference in yourself. And when you see people around you, when you meet people around you, the story inside you is completely different. So everything works around energy. So I think so my major thing which I'm following at the moment is you are responsible for the energy you are bringing into the room, be it a virtual room, be it any meeting where you're going in person. So just stay responsible for the energy.
No, absolutely. In fact, Gabrielle has some wonderful YouTube videos about believing in your
Yeah.
field. I haven't read the book you've mentioned, though it sounds amazing. Wasn't he the author of the Chicken Soup series?
Yes, Jack and Jill is the chicken soup series. Absolutely.
So he's one of the most positive, motivational people out there. So you're leaning towards reading that focuses on motivation, on confidence, in belief in a higher power. And that really connects a lot with Lean In, which is about believing in yourself. And has there been a journey in your life confident?
Yeah, sorry, I lose you in the and can you
No
repeat?
problem. I said that Lean In especially talks about believing in yourself. Have you always been this confident, or has there been a journey in your life that's led you to be so confident as you are today?
No, there are many lows and highs, I believe. It's a roller coaster ride, Tara. It's like because not every day is same, not every incident or the whatever the assignments you are doing. So it's a work in progress. It's a continuous work in progress. So, but it's how you stay in the moment is important, because initially what happened was one thing has happened and the entire day got hijacked, completely got hijacked. So but slowly gradually when I started reading more and reflecting, there was a book before Jack Canfield I finished, it's Magic of Believing. From there
Yes.
I understand the power of mind. It's like super blessed we as a humans that we can do wonders, we can do anything, but it's a work in progress. I'll not say that I'm like, yeah, but I can say that I'm super blessed, especially the people around me. I am blessed with truly remarkable good friends who has always been my biggest emotional support system, be it anywhere I am in my life or I was. So yeah, I think that is very important. So it's a roller coaster ride. It's not steady. Sometimes it's rough, it's patchy, but uh, as long as you are moving, I guess it's important.
When you talked about one thing happening and your whole day gets hijacked, do you mean mentally something throws you off, or you mean just a real banger in life?
Oh, so yeah, definitely I can share on this. It's one of the triggers. One of the triggers, if you are not aware, and you knew it, but for subconsciously you knew it, but one of the assignments, one of the interactions with any of the person, and you was like, why I am behaving like that? What's wrong with me? And the person is it's a colleague or an associate. I mean, not even a friend. And with that moment, from that, there was a couple of freelance assignments I was working, and I was like, oh gosh, what happened with me? Why I am like, why the entire day got hijacked? Because I get so emotionally vulnerable that okay, not like what to do. So in that case, I think acknowledging. I have never understood initially whatever was happened, you snap it. Okay, no, no, this is important. I'm gonna address it later. That was I was doing it, but now I think acknowledgement, acceptance is so important, Tara. That once you acknowledge and accept it, I think it's from that onwards you become more powerful, that you can do your remaining task or however you plan your day. It's secure. Otherwise, I mean, my day was completely hijacked. I'll be very honest.
So it's much easier to acknowledge than to accept.
Yes.
So even if you think you've accepted something, an inner voice might hope things will change or hope things are different.
Yeah, acknowledgement is so important. So there's so at night when I do my journal writing, I put up the heading that today I have experienced that, and there are 9 things which I write, and from there I know more about how my day goes, and if I wanted to go back and see, there's always you can connect the dots. And that's beautiful how you it's not about sitting and doing a work and taking the time out for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. No, maybe 1 minute is important, maybe just writing a one line, and then it's a small little habits. So yeah, I love general writing. I From the Jack Canfield book, I discovered one of the mirror exercises, which it's been a good 2 3 months now I have been following, and this has completely transformed in terms of how I see myself.
And so share with everyone the mirror exercise.
Oh, so in mirror exercise, the beautiful thing is I put a sticky note. I mean, you can see a lot of sticky notes over here as well. It's on the mirror, and it says that it's saying your name, Barira. I So let me rephrase it. So when you look into the mirror, you say it your name, and you have say that Barira, I have achieved today. I have achieved all these things in my life, and then you say it your name that I had a great breakfast, I had a morning coffee, I am able to be on time for this meeting, and then you say a number of things, and in the end it says and one more thing. So I have written and one more thing and my alphabet B. And one more thing, Barira, I love you. Saying to yourself in the mirror, initially, I mean, Tara, I mean, I don't know, when people start practicing, it's not easy. It's not easy because you see yourself, but you all the time there is a rush for another meeting, there's a call. So the entire day is not planned like that, but that's who we are. I mean, striving for more success and looking for more, asking more. So this exercise is really, really, really benefit for all those who wanted to build up the confidence in themselves. Who, I mean, it's like doing is believing rather than seeing is believing. I'll say once you do it, maybe in 2 to 3 weeks you will see a remarkable difference. So it says in the book that you please share it with your family that you are gonna do this exercise loudly because your family will say, "Oh, what are you doing?"
So,
Yeah.
ironically, saying in the mirror to yourself, I love you, and actually loving yourself are the most basic things. For so many of us, is a challenge, but it's such a basic thing. And so, for you to be expressing it here today is so poignant because it shows the depth with which you are living this dream, the way you've been approaching these brands, because even your franchise brands have
Yeah.
wellness angles to them. You've always chosen brands that are ones that make one healthier and better.
Always, always. I
So
think
even
this
as a
is,
little girl, you were drawn to that.
yes, I think yeah, I think from the very beginning, I am lucky and I am blessed that I discovered my passion toward all this. And then, as I said earlier, Tara, once you know it, it's like patience and your passion. It's two P's. So if you know about your passion deep inside, you have to be patient in continuing because there are professional assignments, there are other assignments you need to take care of in terms of taking care of yourself financially as well. But deep inside, if you have a passion and you know it and you acknowledge it, then with small little patience is required to follow that. And I think I'm lucky enough, I'm lucky, I'm blessed to discover and still on the journey.
And by patience, in this way, you also mean commitment to consistency.
Absolutely, absolutely. Commitment, consistency, it requires because there's a lot of challenges. Whenever you have your passion, they, I mean, I grew up differently, but that, I mean, do the work, I mean, which brings lots of money, maybe. And then, yeah, patience requires consistency, commitment, and no external validations, I believe. No external validations.
Well, anything that requires external validation is not coming from a place of confidence.
Yes.
Because obviously that external validation is needed when internal validation is not strong enough.
Yeah, you're so right. Absolutely. So inner coaching is important.
And do you inner coach as well?
Yes. Now I do through my journal writing, through my mirror exercise, and especially I am aware the entire self-talk conversation during the day I am having with myself. That is so, so, so important. And I am very, very mindful. Whenever people in my surrounding, they say, "Oh, I'm a trash. I am a disaster." I was like, I immediately take a back that no, don't say this to yourself. Just be humble. It's just one of the assignments or one of the deadlines did not meet. It never meant that you are a disaster and you are a trash. I mean, look at the small little words. The words has power in it. It's constantly we are using in our throughout in our communication in everything, and so this is so important. So I think I am aware, especially the power of words I'm using within my own self and in my surrounding as well. I try to educate. And to help them, especially when I discovered one of the things like that.
It's so true. And it's really, really fascinating how the power of words is just so, so strong.
Yeah,
And you're someone who's also worked in the corporate area. You've worked in many schools in education. Obviously, you mentioned CBM and then Indus Valley School of Art and Architecture. And now you've gone into franchises and now an entrepreneur. Can you talk about the difference in each of those areas?
The beauty of education sector is uh, you are you started getting discipline around the timings, especially the timings are so important because I have been associated with the education sector for a good 10 plus years, and especially got the opportunity to see how the age group, especially after A level or intermediate, is so important that from 18 till 23, by the time you complete your undergraduate and you started looking, what am I gonna do? That is your prime age. That is so important, where you definitely require counseling, guidance, a discussion, and whoever you are inspired with, be it your mentor, not so. The concept is very new in our circle, but whoever your role model is, in uncle or aunt figure, a constant communication is important, and then also alignment is important, because if that person is super successful in the area of their life, it did not mean that you will also. But I think the important thing is that if you know it, the area, the skill set you wanted to work with, from there onwards, you can, especially the degree you wanted to pursue, you can gel in well. Rather than that, if he is doing, she is doing, okay, I will be successful. No, this is not the case. This never works.
Absolutely. Being true to your purpose and leaning into your dreams is just something we both share so much. And it's been an amazing experience listening to you today, hearing your thoughts and your journey. And thank you so much, Barira, for all you do for Lean in Pakistan and for being such a pillar of the community. And of course, sharing your story with us today.
Thank you so much. Seriously, thank you. I'm blessed.
Bye.
Bye.